Now, to what could be a very memorable day for Bury FC. They need just 1 point in the final game of the season against Burscough to win the North West Counties Premier Division. Now, this would secure Bury's first promotion as Bury FC since their expulsion from the EFL in 2019. OK, let's go live to our reporter, Sani Rudravajula, ahead of this big game. Sani.
Yeah, well, good afternoon from Gig Lane. And yeah, August 2019, when Bury FC were kicked out of the EFL after 125 years of membership. And it was a town left bereft. They were without a football club, went into the pandemic as well, remember, and think about how all of us used football as a way of an escape, really. And the Bury fans here didn't have that. Bury are now back at Gig Lane. And today, yeah, could be that first chance for a promotion into Division 8. So another four promotions to go to get back to the EFL. So if you come with us here, we're going to take you a little bit into a glimpse of what's going on at Bury. Samantha Harmon, you are a volunteer coordinator at Bury FC, and this has been what a journey this has been so far.
Yeah, massive journey. It's emotional, to say the least, obviously. Like you say, from us being expelled to AFC and now obviously back at Gig Lane as Bury FC. I lead the army of volunteers, about 100 and odd volunteers. So match days are predominantly ran just on volunteers and a very small skeleton member of staff. So
it's volunteers and fans. So it's a fan-owned club now, from where it was in the EFL, and the club's been building this huge army of volunteers. And we've got over 8,000 fans coming today. You're going to be pretty busy.
Very, very busy. Same number of volunteers as every other week. We'll be very busy, but we're all very excited for it. And obviously, it's what we're here for. So, yeah, we're really looking forward to it.
Yeah, well, best of luck with everything you're going to be coordinating today. We've also got, let's call him the main man, actually. It's the man who's in charge of the Shakers, Dave McNabb, manager of Bury FC. It's a huge moment for the club, huge moment for you as well.
Yeah, it is, and look, it's obviously a massive day, massive game. But it's been through all the hard work that we've put in from the start of the season. I think the lads have been fantastic, the club, the volunteers, everyone behind the scenes. Just to get us to this point in time has been an unbelievable achievement. And let's not forget, we've still got a big game to go and try and win. We want to try and make sure we win the game today and win the league in style. Yeah,
so that would be a big moment as well. Players at this level are not used to playing with this many fans, right? And today especially, over 8,000, I think we're on 8,300 so far. It's a lot here. What are you saying to those players? Because this is a huge moment for them.
It is, and look, I think the pressure that the lads play under every week playing for a club this size is massive. So they are used to it in some degrees. Obviously, it's times 2, 3 today in terms of the 8,000, but it's just going to be a case of go out and enjoy yourselves. You know, play with your character, show your personalities on the pitch, and let's make sure we get over that line.
And you managed Warrington Rylands to a victory at Wembley as well, of course. So you know what a big occasion is like.
Yeah, I think obviously having that experience of playing in big games, we've got some really experienced players who've played in big games as well. So that'll obviously all be called upon today. And it's just about making sure that the lads are prepped and planned, which the training's been brilliant this week. And we're all ready to go, really excited now.
And very briefly as well, last season was Bury's first season back at Gig Lane. That ended with playoff defeats, which I know everyone at the club took really hard. How special has this been for you this season and where the journey's been so far?
It's been massive. Obviously, last season coming in, sort of halfway through the season, I was at 16-17 league games. It was really tough to try and change the way we wanted to play and everything else. Obviously, there were some other challenges that we had, but it was heartache. The playoff final was heartache, and it's certainly a feeling that I'll remember for a long time. It's one I don't want to try and relive. And today, we'll harness that energy today, and hopefully we'll try and get over that line.
Well, there you go. So that's Dave McNabb, manager of Bury FC. A huge day for the Shakers today. There's had a singer here singing Nessun Dorma before, pulling out all the stops. Going to be back later on this afternoon. And what could be a massive moment for Bury, coming back from the dead almost here at Gig Lane.
Sani, thanks for now. OK, now to what could be a memorable day for Bury FC. They need just 1 point in the final game of the season against Burscough to win the North West Counties Premier Division. This would secure Bury's first promotion as Bury FC since their expulsion from the EFL in 2019. OK, let's rejoin our reporter, Sani Rudravajula, ahead of this one. Sani, what have you got?
Well, we've got just over 90 minutes till kick-off, and already we've got fans turning up here at Gig Lane. These are the fans who know exactly what it's like to lose a football club and then also see it come back from the dead. And today is a huge day, not just for Bury FC, but for the whole town, actually. This was a town that it lost its identity when it lost its football team, and yet here we are with Bury with a chance of promotion, trying to work their way back towards the EFL. And come with us over here, because we've got one player who knows this journey really well, Nicky Adams. This is your fourth spell at Bury FC. You were part of that side that won promotion to League One in 2019, then expelled from the EFL. Must be a mixture of emotions for you today.
Yeah, a special day for everyone involved with the football club. I think you can see it's amazing. There's a giant of English football in it, and it was very sad what happened last time. Unbelievable memories from when I was here last time, winning promotion, but then sadly it was taken away from everyone. So for me to be here back again, and hopefully another promotion, the finish off in style would mean a lot to me. But for everyone involved with the place, it's like I say, it means a lot to me and a special place in my heart.
You mentioned finishing off in style. This is your final ever game, and you played for clubs across the EFL. You dropped to Radcliffe in the National League, and here you've come back to Bury. You've dropped down quite a few divisions for this, Nicky.
Yeah, do you know what? When I had the chance to come back, I didn't think it would ever come again, and I didn't drop down the levels because I came back to Bury Football Club. Like I said, it means a lot to me. So when I got the chance to come back, I jumped at it. I've had a wonderful time in football. I've been overwhelmed with the messages. I can't say thanks enough. Just a thank you to everyone that supported me up and down the country, different clubs. And like I say, let's finish it off in style and one last memory. Yeah.
The man next to you, you're just on the start of your journey as a footballer, Brian Lee. A lot of fans might recognise you from the Baller League. I'll get to that in a moment. But what's the journey been like as a Bury player, playing out on the wing here?
To be fair, the journey since I started has just been unbelievable. It's been a bit of a roller coaster. Obviously, I started with a concussion that kept me out for 6 weeks, and I came back and hit the ground running. And then, like the gaffer said to me at the start of the season, you might find yourself out of the team just due to how competitive the squad is and the expectations of all the fans over there. So it has been a bit of a roller coaster, but honestly, I wouldn't change it for the world. And, we're open to top it off today in front of the thousands of fans that are coming.
Yeah, and the journey from where they were, 8,500 plus here today. This is more than Bury were getting in the EFL days. As a player, might not be used to this sort of environment, so how are you feeling ahead of that?
Honestly, I feel like with a crowd of this size, it makes me play even better. Like I crave for games like this, to play in front of thousands of people that are coming to watch, and we just as a group of players, we just want to give back to the fans. They followed us through thick and thin, through a loss, through a win, going different parts of the country to follow us, and they deserve it. At the end of the day, what happened to the football club wasn't nice. Obviously, that was a part of my family, with my brother being part of the football club, and him getting told that he can't play for Bury anymore due to the club getting shut down. It was tragic. So yeah, we're open to give the fans what they deserve.
And I mentioned the Baller League. You are the top scorer, and you played for the team run by Robert Pires and Jens Lehmann and Freddie Ljungberg. What's Jens Lehmann like in the dressing room?
You know what, Jens Lehmann, he takes it dead serious, proper German style. Like we got beaten, he's giving it us in the changing room. But I like that, because it's easy for someone of his stature to come down and not really care. But he does care, and when he's giving us in the changing room, it does show that we have to have that type of character. Not even just in the Baller League, but in semi-pro football, and life ultimately. So yeah.
So from N5 to Bury FC, Nicky, you've got this experience here. What would you say to these players ahead of this game with so many fans coming today?
Just enjoy the day. Sometimes you don't get many of these in your career. I've been fortunate enough to have quite a few, so I know what it takes to get over the line, and my job is, especially as an older player, help these young boys. Just enjoy the occasion, but go and do the job. We've still got a job to do. Get that done, then the celebrations will be wild and something that we won't all forget. So that's just my message to them. Enjoy the day, go and play our normal game, and let's get the win and get the promotion for this football club.
Nicky, as well, I've got to talk to you for a moment about Joe Thompson, who you played with at Rochdale. He had a brief spell here at Bury as well. Tragically died just on Thursday, only 36 years old, and you were a very close friend of his as well.
I probably can't put into words what Joe means to people. He's a wonderful man, very good friend of mine, and I think he's inspired so many people up and down the country, especially with his story. One of the bravest men I've ever met in my life. And my thoughts go out to his family. I can't speak highly enough of him, honestly. Just a wonderful friend, top human, and he was a really good footballer as well. So, like I say, I'm lost for words, but I think his story will inspire so many people.
Well, a good moment for you to go out in style and honour his memory as well. And Bury as well here today. Things are already getting very busy. An hour and a half till kick-off. Already fans are coming through. Could be a huge moment for Bury FC as they look to climb back up the leagues after that expulsion in 2019. We'll see if we can do it. We'll keep you updated today on Sky Sports News.
Yep, huge day. Sandy, thanks for now.
Well, you know that. You wanted to go home at one point. You can now. And thanks also to Tim Sherwood. We're going to finish off with a fantastic story from the world of football today. And for Bury Football Club, 6 years ago, expelled from the Football League. Today, they needed a point to secure promotion from the 9th tier of English football. And this is how they made absolutely sure it would be a glorious day. They're up against Burscough. As I mentioned, they just needed a point. And they opened the scoring through Aidan Walker, this coming in the 19th minute. And then it was all about Tyler James for the Shakers this afternoon. He got his first of the afternoon in the 23rd minute. The keeper parrying it straight into the path of James. And then he had another, this one coming 58th minute. The inflatable trophies were being raised, and understandably as well. Tyler James makes it 3-0. Bury on the cusp of a famous day. And a famous promotion as well, given the history of the last 6 years or so. And Tyler James made absolutely sure of his hat-trick and a 15th win in a row, a 9th clean sheet in a row for the Shakers as well. And they are promoted from the 9th tier of English football back in 2019. The fans who gathered there today, 8,719 of them, unsurprising a North West Counties Football League record. They thought it was all over, but today, Bury Football Club are promoted. Glory for them. Congratulations to them. And that is a terrific football story. Right, there will be a soccer special to come on Easter Monday. Jules will be back with the team on another massive day in the EFL. For the rest of us here on Soccer Saturday, have a great rest of the Easter weekend. Take care. Bye-bye.
And more than 8,000 fans watched Bury FC secure their first promotion since they were expelled from the EFL in 2019. They beat Burscough 4-0 to win the North West Counties Premier Division title with a whopping 112 points. Jubilant scenes at full time. Bury fans invading the pitch. You might remember it was 6 years ago they were liquidated, kicked out of the EFL after 125 years. And so now Bury will play in the 8th tier of English football next season.
People behind the scenes of the club, the staff have all been brilliant, so the players, they all deserve the credit. Ultimately, it's not pressure, it's privilege. You know, to manage a club like Bury Football Club, it's just stuff of dreams, and to all put our names in history now, it's an unbelievable achievement.
You mentioned there's 9,000 here today. It's Division 9. I mean, this is just incredible.
It's stupid, isn't it? I mean, the atmosphere again was brilliant, and just having this many people, like hopefully 1,000 and carry on coming next season, week in, week out. Just keep trying to drive those numbers up, because this isn't just about a football club. It's not even just about a community, it's about a town.
OK, we all love a feel-good story, don't we? Nearly 9,000 fans watched Bury secure their first promotion since they were expelled from the EFL back in 2019.
Yeah, it was very much party time as Bury beat Burscough 4-0 to win the North West Counties Premier Division title with a whopping 109 points. Wow. The packed stands at Gig Lane saw Aidan Walker open the scoring from this neatly worked corner. 4 minutes later, Tyler James made it 2-0 from close range after Burscough failed to clear. James then added his second and Bury's third. But the champagne was on ice at this point. And James completed his hat-trick on 63 minutes to seal the win and the title for Bury. The party could well and truly begin.
And what a title race it was. Look at this. Bury finishing top of the pile on 109 points, 3 clear of Lower Breck, who have to settle for a playoff spot. Bury can now prepare for life in the Northern Premier League.
It does ultimately, the book stops with me. I'm the manager, I put the squad together, I've got the staff, but it's down to everybody else behind the scenes of the club. People behind the scenes of the club, the staff have all been brilliant. So the players, they all deserve the credit. Ultimately, it's not pressure, it's privilege. To manage a club like Bury Football Club, it's just stuff of dreams, and to all put our names in history now, it's an unbelievable achievement.
People don't know it puts pressure on every one of that players that step out there. You have a bad game, you get slated by the fans, but the fans still have you back in every game. And we showed ourselves today under pressure, big game, big players, and that's what we did.
Honestly, I can't put it into words how good this feeling is. Obviously, I won it last year with Withenshaw, but nothing compares to this when there's 9,000 fans here. It's just, honestly, it's ridiculous.
Yeah, it's pressure, but pressure makes diamonds, doesn't it? That's how the elite come out, and that's how we played football. We came out there, we got 2 goals early, and we settled the game down, and from there we was comfortable, and now it's just time to celebrate.
Nicky Adams was part of the last Bury side to play in the Football League, and the 38-year-old had a fairy tale moment yesterday after winning the title in his final game before retirement.
Well, I always felt like I had unfinished business, and I said that if I ever got the opportunity to come back and play one last time in this football club, then I would. I'm just so happy to see them back playing, and I've no doubts now that they'll keep climbing the ladder. I mean, look at this. They're a Football League club, so look at this. Can't ask for much more. Fantastic. What a day.